learning and serving. I think JPO is working as you're learning.
Luckily I work in New York, and every time when I get off my train at Grand Central, I actually see the UN headquarters building. And I always look at the building and say, wow, I can't believe it. This is exactly the dream that I, wished for.
It's a fantastic starting point in terms of working for UNICEF. It'll provide you with a great overview of the organisation and all the skills that you need.
Changes in big organizations is a major difficulties for people to accept. People all feel secure, they're in their comfort zone. What we're trying to do in JPO board is saying, let's try to use you as someone who comes in and brings some sort of element of change and shaking up the office as much as possible.
When I get back to the office, I told my supervisor that I wanted to be involved in the justice program. I'm currently in Jakarta, Indonesia, to support the child protection program and their juvenile justice project in particular. The whole population of Jakarta is more than the whole population of Bolivia. So when you decrease the indicator by 0.5%, you actually affect 100,000 of children.
They arrive, they're very fresh. They have to understand the architecture of these interagency projects. They also need to understand how a UN office works.
And teachers use this as well?
Being a JPO is a very privileged position. I have been able to bring in my international perspectives and experiences gained from different countries that I worked in.
So can someone tell me, raise your hand, if you know why is it important to wash your hands with soap?
And more recently, I actually visited a school and I asked the children if they knew when to wash their hands at critical times, so that they don't get sick and they can come into school healthy. And I was very happy to hear that when children said that they know they have to wash their hands before they eat and after they go to the toilet. And that's, a direct impact from our work.
Donor governments are crucial because their contribution allows us to get new and fresh staff members that join the organization, and that can be innovative. Many GPOs have become important government officials, and many GPOs have joined international cooperation agencies, government cooperation agency.
As a graduate of the German JPO program, I hope to be able to continue this exciting line of work for many years to come. In the age of increasingly limited global resources dedicated for international collaboration and development, I believe that the JPO program is more important than ever.
In my case, I'd really like to be a WASH chief one day at the country office level. So this is a really great basis for that.
I would say that, I feel like I finally get into the door of the UN, and that I can start to really explore